It's time for the Giz Wiz with Mad's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1518, recorded Thursday, May 14th, 2015. It's in the trash can. First episode was a breeze. This is where we show our real guns in the second new episode of the Giz Wiz.
It's the same dumb show with Dickie D and OMG chat on your PC. It's time for the Giz Wiz because gadgets are his business. They've got a gizmo sickness, geek disease, under pathology, rows and rows of USBs, glowing LEDs. Get ready for the Giz Wiz now.
I hope you are ready for the Giz Wiz. And here he is, the Giz Wiz himself, Dick DeBartolo. How you doing?
Chad, how you doing, pal?
I'm doing pretty fine, I gotta say.
Okay, good. We had a few audio snags earlier.
We did. It was, in fact, we may still have audio snags. Who knows?
Well, yeah.
Who knows?
Audio snags are in season.
Yeah, you know.
Because it's
you got
May.
the freshest and best audio snags available anywhere in the world here on the Giz Wiz. In fact, you may hear a few sort of echo, like noise gating from either Dick or myself. We're trying to work it out, guys. So sorry.
It's something new. You heard of Inflategate? We are way ahead of that. We have Noisegate.
Noisegate. It's the newest, funnest thing around.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's provided to you free, it seems, from Windows.
Yes. Okay. It is definitely Windows that's causing a problem.
Yeah. We have two different things. At Chad's end, the volume just suddenly increases on its own.
Right.
And in the pre-show, we watched Chad set it, and over a matter of a minute, it slowly crept up. And then on one of my computers, I have a new fun thing since the last update. You put the computer on mute, and after about 3 minutes, it unmutes itself because it's bored. I don't know. It's bizarre.
Yeah, little frustrating on both our ends. We hope to figure it out more. Better, actually, to be honest, and have better audio. There may be a few things that we can do in the future to work it all out, but that's still kind of to be determined.
Yeah, we may mail you the audio on a disc.
If you have any way to make sure that Windows does not change your settings at all, email us.
Yes, email us, and it's not automatic gain.
It's not the Skype automatic XML gain control. It's not. All the settings have been checked correctly. I have them in the properties. Don't allow things to use this device. All the normal. Basically, if you look for a tutorial and it gives you something, we've probably done it.
So we're looking for deep down
we're looking for like command line level, turning off an entire node of Windows to stop automatic gain control. That's what we would like.
That's the kind of thing we're looking for.
Like, just nuke it. Just completely get rid of it. Something came in the mail, Dickie D.
What came in the mail?
It's long.
Oh my goodness.
Check this out, all the way from Petaluma.
Oh, well, now I definitely know it's Leo's on the air sign.
Yep. Didn't want to part with it, but I got Jeff Needles to steal it as he was walking out the door. Okay, here we go. It's very well sealed. You would think that for a piece of aircraft-grade aluminum, they wouldn't need to package it so well.
Oh, is that sign aluminum?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay, that's good to know.
Yeah,
that's very good to know.
I can't get into it.
This is amazing.
Oh, gosh.
You know what? You need open it. Oh, you didn't cut yourself, did you?
I almost did.
Oh, God. Open It was close. A gadget from long... Oh, there it is. Ladies and gentlemen.
The Giz Wiz sign.
That's great.
Which side do we normally use? This one?
Yeah, let's use that side for now. Yeah.
Put that right up there.
There you go.
Perfect.
And perfect. Done. It's a bill from Leo. I don't think so.
It's a bit, yeah. You normally you get those gigantic cartoon checks. We just got a gigantic cartoon bill. I was hoping to have tape. I thought I brought tape, but no, I didn't. I didn't bring any tape.
Well, that's okay.
No, I don't. I don't have any.
We'll have tape for next. We have something to look forward to. The taping of the sign.
The tape show. You know, the show where we get tape. We roll it out in waves. You gotta keep people coming back so that they'll come back and see the next episodes. You understand?
Yeah, exactly.
Prepare for next week where there'll be tape.
Well, prepare for 1519 next week.
Woo!
Yeah. Or show number 3 of the ones we're doing on our own. This is
we
show
do now
number
have
2.
like a dual calendar of episodes. Whatever.
Yes. We 518 of the show, number 2 of the independently produced Giz Wiz.
Very cool. Okay, so did you do anything fancy this last week?
Nothing thrilling. I was mainly getting together stuff from the week before, which was the hardware show.
Woohoo.
And yeah, I know. And the hardware show is now it's up to like 8 shows in one, because it used to just be the hardware show. And then it became the hardware houseware show. Then hardware houseware garden outdoor show. And now they have the tailgating section of the show. Tailgate party section, and they have a whole new section. I think it was called Farm and Ranches Gadgets, Pet Gadgets. It's anything you could ever want to buy in a hardware variety garden store is at the show. And so for the rest of May, I'm going to be doing gadgets from the hardware show. Many of them, most of them, not actual hardware. So it's great fun.
That is awesome. I love how just one show could like evolve. It's like Pokemon. It's like, oh, we want to do this other thing now. Let's just throw that into it. It's great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great.
And it's better all around. It's better for, these are trade shows. So it's better for retailers, because a retailer doesn't have to go to 3 different shows to see everything he might want to buy for his store. And it's super for the press, because you go to one show and you see a lot of these things, because you sort of have to make it pay. Like going to CES cost me like $2,500. This was $1,200 to go to the hardware show. Of course, you need to stay a couple of days at a hotel. And surprisingly, I walked more at the hardware show. I walked 8.2 miles the first day and a little more than 4 miles the second day. So trade shows like this are very, very big, as in a lot of space. Mm-hmm. So anyway, cool. So I'll start with a neat gadget that if you drag stuff around in a cart, this just may be something you're interested in. So let's take a peek.
Woo!
Dick DiBartolo, Man's Maddest Writer, and the Giz Wiz one-take theater here on GizWiz.tv. Excuse the bouncing as I walk through the aisles at the National Hardware Show. This is where thousands of retailers come to find things to sell in their stores. There's plumbing supplies, outdoor supplies, garden supplies, pet supplies, hammers, nails, paint, screws. I'm here because you know that little screw on your front doorknob? It's a tiny little screw that keeps the doorknob from falling off. I need one of those, and I thought, well, I'll go to the hardware show. So while I look for that little screw, I'll show you something else that I found at the show. Walking through the new hardware show, Hardware 2015, and I see this gadget. You know, we often play, what the heck is it? What the heck is that? This is pretty amazing.
Helicopter wheels.
UpCart, and Michael here is going to demonstrate how the UpCart works. It solves a problem we all have, which is you're wheeling your laundry along your groceries, and you get to the steps, and then you need 9 people to help you get it up the step. You don't anymore with the UpCart. So Michael, show us how this guy works.
So the handle is adjustable to 3 different positions depending on how tall you are or where you're trying to get to. Basically, it's got a unique 3-wheel design, or patented design, which allows it to go up and down stairs, yet still fold completely flat. When it hits an obstacle, the cart simply pivots on the axle, and it can go at an angle too. The wheels are independent.
I want to see that with a load.
That is going crooked. That's what I consider a big feature. So now go ahead.
Now it also folds real simple.
Oh, wow.
Right?
That is really great. So what does this retail for?
So we're going to retail at $89.95.
And it's available?
Direct at UpCart.com.
UpCart.com. And it's available right now?
The site just went live on Friday. We are debuting the product here at the show.
Okay, so there's a first new product. I like it a lot, the UpCart. Dick DeBartolo, Maz Medis writer, and the Giz Wiz. One Take Theater here at gizwiz.tv. I like that. Bye.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's neat because when you bring laundry or something home, like Dennis lives on the 2nd floor, and you sometimes need help to get stuff up steps. So, and it also, has ball bearings in it, and the tires are rubber. A couple of years ago, I bought a cart that did not have ball bearings in it. And believe it or not, during a super heat wave in the city, it was like 99, one of the wheels melted and rolled off the cart. And I called the company and they said, well, we realized that we should have had ball bearings in there.
Oh,
and
my
the first
gosh.
set of wheels, the axle just was hard up against the rubber. And yes, in hot weather, if you drag it many blocks, it builds up enough heat.
Yeah, because the friction
melt.
on the axle, it would
exactly,
melt.
exactly. So so that's called the UpCart. And I like the fact that it folds so easily, and takes up very little storage space.
When I was with Brushwood, I used one of these types of carts all the time. It wasn't the UpCart. It didn't have 3 wheels.
You had a cart with 3 wheels?
It wasn't with 3 wheels, but it was the same like trolley design, and it had that same sort of mechanism where it would unfold and the wheels would pop out. I've seen that on a few other.
I have one of those.
But
too.
the 3-wheel thing is new to me, and I really wonder, would it make? I wanted him to put some weights on that to bring it up the stairs. Because of course it's going to be easy when there's nothing on it.
Oh, that's interesting. I see what you're saying. Yeah,
know?
They're saying that the weight limit is 100 pounds. So you're right. The thing is, you might be able to pull 100 pounds up, but I think that the wheels roll over and start rolling on the very next step is good. A big plus.
Yeah, I'm now kind of like reliving those days, and going down a stair, there's always that jump that when that one wheel, falls over the edge.
Yes.
And if you could get one to kind of lift over while there's still weight on that back wheel, I could definitely understand why that would be.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a big help. But you're right. I should have asked him.
You should have gotten on it. You're under 100 pounds, right?
Yeah.
Just carry you up it.
Now let's see you rolling up those steps.
You could have had a little whip. Come on, let's go. He's like your chariot. I think it would have been great. So $90, $89.95,
and they're taking pre-orders, and I believe it said, I think the guy said they're shipping in June, July. I'm not sure if it says. Does it say there? Accepting pre-orders.
July, August.
August. Okay.
Will be when it ships. It looks like this is a Kickstarter or something.
Oh, I guess it was.
Yeah,
a Kickstarter staff pick. Yeah.
Hey.
Just click that little. Oh, you did. Okay, I was going to say.
Oh, it's so cheerful.
On the move.
How full
well,
is that?
Well, at least it shows something on it.
Yeah.
No matter the obstacles along your way.
Businesswomen can use it. Oh, I do like how it has a little stand right there.
Wherever you go.
See that stand?
Or
I like it.
whatever is in your path.
Yeah, going downstairs is what.
Well,
that
unless
is a
they're
jumpy
empty,
video.
at least it shows some weight.
Whew, yeah. Why is that jumping so much? I think it's just in bed.
No matter what you need to move.
Oh, this is a
Wow.
little better test.
Yeah, that looks heavy. Oh, that's interesting. When it was a really shallow one, the wheel wouldn't even turn around.
This ingenious folding cart is compact and folds easily.
Hey, look. We're gonna jump over to the YouTube site, see if we can get a little bit less choppiness. And it'll take up right where we left off. How cheerful.
By
Oh, look,
leveraging
friends
a
can use it.
three-wheel design, we reduce the effort needed to move any load over obstacles such as sidewalks, curbs, and stairs.
It's hard to hear her over the music. It's hard to hear us over the music. He was about ready to actually do the ice bucket challenge. If you notice.
Say again?
He's about ready to do the ice bucket challenge. You notice?
yes,
the bucket,
yes.
the ice.
Yep.
He's prepared. ALS. Wait, is that a different guy? So that guy stole his stuff. Very cool. Very
Yeah,
cool.
so pretty neat. UpCart.com is where they're at. And now at the tailgating party, oh, I shouldn't have said that because that might give you a hint. But if you cut to my close-up camera, we're going to play What the Heck Is It? And the chat room can join in if they want.
What the heck is
now,
this?
you've not seen this before.
No.
So this is the gadget right there. And
Wait, that's the gadget.
that's the gadget. And so what the heck is this for?
It's obviously a Snapple cap. For a
a
large Snapple.
cat?
You know?
No.
No. Oh, it doesn't have any writing in it. I should have known. That's it.
That's the whole thing.
It looks
You-
like it should go on the top of a soda can, and so it keeps it fresh.
Well, you know what? That
Is that it? Oh no, I feel bad. That's it.
Well, no, you know what? You are so close. We're going to give you 50% credit.
50%? Okay.
Right. And other people in the chat room are saying a coaster, an ice cream lid, sterno, a drink cup. Well, if we take your answer and coaster, we come pretty close. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually I'll put the packaging on.
Okay.
And
okay.
show you what it is. This is
Oh.
chill puck. Okay.
Boy.
So you freeze this in the freezer, and then it locks onto the bottom of a can of soda or a can of beer. It will lock onto a 12-ounce or a 16-ounce can of soda or beer. And since it's frozen, it'll keep your drink cold longer.
Wow. If
Now-
you flip it over, it looked like it had places for batteries.
Yeah, no, and what it is I actually folded in. I folded in the thing because
Of course.
we
kind of give it a little bit away.
Yes, exactly. Chill puck. And what's very funny is there are two things on Amazon. The description is a little over the top, but then at the bottom they pull it back a lot. It says on Amazon it says the chill puck uses gel NASA originally designed to cool the nuclear reactors of satellites in orbit during the Cold War. Can you believe this?
You know, there's one way to sell a product, and Tempur-Pedic found it out, okay? Attach NASA to the name, and you can sell it.
Yes.
That and space ice cream. There's
Right.
only two reasons that those things sell. And it's because of NASA.
And I love that they worked in the NASA and nuclear reactor and Cold War all in one sentence.
Basically, if you don't buy this, you're not American. Okay?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just letting you know.
Exactly. But then, at least they don't make wild claims. And this is kind of a mild claim. Over the course of an hour, a chill puck will keep your beer 8 to 10 degrees cooler than a friend who has a naked beer being one without a chill puck. So basically, I don't have any instruments here. I put chill puck in the freezer overnight. And then in the morning, I put a can of Coke Zero on that and a can without the chill puck and just left them in the yard for about 3 hours. And then I took the chill puck off and I asked Dennis to hold each can and ask which one was colder. And he picked the one with the chill puck.
That's good.
So it does.
We may need to do a third one and just use a normal koozie. Cozy?
Oh, yes. Those insulated things. Yeah. And the price is not bad. On Amazon, it seems like they're about $5. And if you want a lot of them, if you go to chillpuck.com, you'll see that they have a special deal that if you buy 3 of them, and they're packed 3 into a pack. Yeah, is a thing that says
maybe
on
products.
sale.
Oh, whoa. That's 3. Custom logo. We don't want that. No, go away.
No, there was a thing earlier that said on sale, but I think it's gone.
Oh, they have the spin chill too. Wait, did these guys invent the spin chill?
You know what?
That's one of my favorite gadgets we've ever done.
Well, wait a minute. Didn't you have a different spin chill? Didn't you lay the can?
Yeah, no, this is it. This is it. So this.
Oh, then they did.
Huh. Cool.
Then they did. That was where.
I love the spin chill.
I forgot. What do you attach the can to? I forgot.
Yeah. So this little thing would attach to either a bottle or a can. It had one for both, and then it would spin. And either you could hold it if you wanted to, but also the way that is made is that you could just lay it down in ice, and the handle would work as a kind of stopper, and it would, so you didn't have to stand there and hold it. And so the handle would basically like spin around until it hit the edge, and then the can would spin over here.
Oh, okay. When he showed me that, I remember when you did it, you were not holding it, and so I thought it was a different device, but it probably is the same company. And I guess they figured, we have that little thing that holds onto the can. Maybe we can come up with something else to do with it. Anyway, it looks like the cheapest you can buy them for is about $3 to $4 each. So it would be your choice. I'm probably going to keep them in the freezer when I go down the boat, stick them on the bottom of a can of soda, and know I'm probably going to it's going to be cooler than if I didn't have it on there.
Right. Is this what you're saying? It says this is all about promote your brand. I want to buy just a chill puck. I don't want to promote my brand.
Hit products.
That was the other thing.
That is products.
Chill pucks. 6 products are in chill pucks. That is not user friendly. I'm just gonna let you know, chill puck. I can get either a 3-pack of Masters green jackets, a 6-pack, a promo puck.
Okay, what is
$3.
How much?
$3 for a chill puck.
Oh, okay.
That's so
you can
expensive.
buy them. You think it's expensive?
Inexpensive.
Oh, inexpensive. Yeah. Okay. No, that's not bad.
I mean, listen, this technology was from NASA. It went to space. It was used in the Cold War.
Exactly.
Okay, $3?
I know. It would not have been the Cold War if it wasn't for chill puck. So in a way, it's not good. It would have been a warm war.
It would have been a hot war.
Right. And then they gave everybody chill pucks, and it became a Cold War.
Thanks, NASA.
You know what? No, so yeah, you're right. I was thinking for $5, you could think either way, but if they got it down to $3, that's pretty good. I don't know what they would charge for shipping, and also it's a tiny little feature, but there are 4 little feet at the bottom of the chill puck, and one of the reviewers said that it actually keeps the soda from condensation on your furniture.
Oh, that's
just by having that little bit of airspace in there. So that is Chill Puck.
That is the Chill Puck for $3 each. Chillpuck.com is the website. By the guy and anything the Spin Chill guys. Seriously, I love the Spin Chill guys. So they never talked to me.
Do you still have it? Do you still have it?
It's somewhere because I would not have left Twit without it. It's I believe I have a box of my Twit stuff somewhere, and the Spin Chill is in there. Every once in a while, I'll need to chill something, and I'll think of the Spin Chill and just start spinning the bottle in the ice with my hand, and think, gosh, if I only had that Spin Chill, gosh darn it. But anyway.
Well, get it out. Unpack that stuff.
Use it. Use it. What is the third gadget you got for me, Dickie?
The third gadget is, remember you drank water out of the turning basin?
The life straw.
The life straw.
I went to the doctor over that. I got blood tests twice.
After you twice. After you did it,
I found out I had a condition too.
What?
I have Gilbert's disease. Gilbert's syndrome.
What is that?
I found out. Gilbert's syndrome is not a big deal at all. It's not a big. It sounds bad. It's really not. Gilbert's syndrome is when your liver or your kidneys, your liver cannot process the dying red blood cells correctly, and so you have.
This is not serious.
And it's not serious. It's not serious.
Okay.
And you'll have elevated levels of indirect bilirubin, and so if your bilirubin levels get too high, you will look jaundice. You'll look really yellow. They say it's not a big deal because the bilirubin levels that you have to worry about are direct bilirubin levels, which I can process. I can't process indirect bilirubin levels. The worst case is if I said maybe joined the army or went on a humongous hiking trip or something where maybe I was moving a lot, or maybe I was getting using pounding on my feet a bunch, or doing something super duper strenuous where my body was losing red blood cells, or maybe I went and lived in a very high altitude and then came back down and my body just didn't need those extra red blood cells, and so they started processing them out. I would look really yellow and jaundice for about 2 weeks.
Oh, well, that's why you have a contrast control. So
exactly. That's what white balance is all about.
Exactly. So you're lucky you're in show business and you know how to do that.
Yeah. It does sound like Billy Rubin. Billy Rubin. God.
Bilirubin.
Anyway, sorry, I totally interrupted you.
In this video, I did something also that after I watched the video, I thought, was I crazy? Anyway, we'll watch the video and then we'll talk about it.
Sounds good.
Hey, Dick DeBartolo, Man's Medicine Writer, and the Giz Wiz One Take Theater here on GizWiz.tv. So I'm in the convention center, and we come to a booth called FireAde, and the guy there says, well, we have a great product, but you don't want to see it here. You want to go outside because they're playing with fire. And when you hear playing with fire in a safe way, that's what we're going to do. And so we're talking to David. So, David, what are we going to see?
First, I'm going to show you, this is not a trick rag right here. It will burn. This is a regular fire.
Right on his hand?
Okay, he's going to do that. Oh,
you see that?
Yeah.
It's still going.
Oh, he took it from my hotel. Okay, so go ahead. So the towel is burning.
Let me put my hand right on the other side of this.
Okay. Now what we're going to do.
I don't know if I trust these people.
Do you have a good close-up of that? Look at that. So it has...
Just a second.
Okay, that was just a second with a butane torch. All right, and now we're going to
spray it with FireAde. FireAde 2000.
FireAde 2000. I'm repeating everything you're doing. So, whoa. Okay.
It will throw it.
Okay. And now that stuff's soaking
That's in.
And you have your hand behind
My
it?
hand is right there behind it.
Oh,
With my
okay.
ring on.
Okay. Oh my word! Can you see the embers
That's on
flying
fire.
off the front of the towel? But nothing is.
Look at that. Now you can see the
Is that your
vapors.
hand smoking?
You can see vapors.
Water-based
That's
product.
what it's water based.
Oh, okay. All right. You
Oh
know
my
what?
gosh.
I'll do it.
Okay.
What?
Okay. All right,
We're
ladies
gonna
and
do it on your
gentlemen,
head.
you're talking to Lefty,
your head.
your reporter. Okay, here we go. All right.
Put this in your hand.
Okay, put it in my hand.
All right.
All right. Put a lot on it.
Hopefully, yeah. I was going to
Don't
say, he's just
spare
going to
the-
assume he hit the right place.
Don't spare the FireAde.
I see what you mean. Life straw
Will
level.
not bother your clothes. Or
Oh,
anything.
okay, good.
Kind of squeeze
Pour it
that.
on his clothes.
Yeah.
Make sure he's fire resistant.
Okay, okay,
Let's make
This is like right out of a spy movie, Dickie D.
okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
It's right there.
I am unbelievably nervous.
Don't be nervous.
I am unbelievably nervous.
Now, where was it? Right.
Yeah.
I love it. He says, where
Where was it? Where was it?
No, this is good. And in the meantime, we made 2 hamburgers. It is unbelievable. All right, so we have to find out, where do you buy FireAde? Well, you know, well, first of all, what is the use for this for, say, the consumer?
I'll tell you the truth. This right here needs to be in everybody's home. You don't want to have to use a fire extinguisher, but when you need one, this is all water-based. It is environmentally friendly, will not corrode.
Oh, okay. So you don't have to use it as a fire-resistant agent. You can actually use it as a fire extinguisher.
Right, you can. And we actually can put a piece of Velcro on this and put it in the back of your car, it won't roll around. Everyone needs this in their home. We use it in NHRA, drag racing, this 10-gallon unit back here, the same product that's in these cans.
Here and you call it Enforcer 10?
This is a Forcer 10.
10.
That is a 60-gallon unit right there.
Okay. We're going to look over here, the 6, okay.
Wow.
This is more for commercial uses.
Right.
Okay. And the home container sells for?
This is a 16-ounce, and this $14.95 retail.
That
Is it
a
out
good
now?
price.
Yes, it is out now. And we have a 10-ounce unit, $9.95 retail, and a 22-ounce is $24.95 retail.
Okay. Is this all on your website?
It is on our website.
Is it fireaid.com?
It is FireAde.
Okay, FireAde, spelled right here, fireade.com. Yes, I see they're prompting you, saying you forgot something.
Well, I didn't know this was going to happen.
Yeah. You did absolutely perfect. As a matter of fact, this is really an audition for you to be live on television.
Right. And if you don't believe the little demonstration we had, we can do it on my head. Or your
All
head.
right. They already did it on my head inside.
Okay.
This is pretty neat. This is a great safety gadget. FireAde, Dick DeBartolo, Mads Medestryder, and the Giz Wiz one-take theater here on gizwiz.tv. And so help me, my hand is fine. I can even wave goodbye with it. Bye.
Wow.
know.
No joke. That's a life straw situation.
Yes, because
I went-
later
went
on,
and got
I
my
was thinking
fire
when you
extinguisher.
said, "Is your hand behind there?" It's like you're not sure where my hand is.
Or
and-
is that where we sprayed the stuff? I hope we didn't hit a.
these burning fingers are is where my hand is.
Oh my gosh.
Because a butane torch, I don't know, it's instant hotness. You know? You couldn't quite see these little
flame.
flames bouncing off that towel, but that towel, well, you saw like in 5 seconds it was scorched.
That's insane.
Yeah. So anyway, I totally misunderstood at first. I thought I
thought it was a fire-resistant coating.
Exactly.
It's almost like
And
a
he said-
Liquipel or something.
Yes, he says that they show up at car races, and I thought it was to fireproof people's clothing. And I mean, it's a interesting demo, but it's a fire extinguisher, and there's a link on my website. It looks like I found a place that sells the small one for $12 and like 70 cents or something. And what the real advantage is that it's water-based. And I don't know if have you ever put out a fire with a regular fire extinguisher?
Yes. Actually, so you may. This is one of the other things that I'm a weird expert at. Is fire extinguishers. So this fire extinguisher here, and the reason is because of fire eating. Whenever Brushwood would do fire eating, and also in Boy Scouts with emergency preparedness, we learned about fire extinguishers there. And then with fire eating, I learned a new set of skills with fire extinguishers. So this fire extinguisher has a chemical compound that will choke out any fire, that will basically coat the fire and put it out. The disadvantage is that it's very, very, very messy. You'll get
the white powder stuff.
Exactly,
right?
You'll get a white powder kind of like fumes, spew everywhere. And whenever we were with Brushwood, we would use a CO2 fire extinguisher, which is a lot larger, and it has it's kind of the old-fashioned looking fire extinguishers with a big old cone on the end of it.
Yes,
that's how you can usually tell a CO2. The cool thing about CO2, it chokes it just in a different way. It extinguishes the oxygen that the fire can use. But we would use
would it not choke Brian
it's
if you
not,
had to use it?
It's was it CO2? Shoot, I might be getting my letters wrong. It's not carbon monoxide or dioxide. I forget what it's CO. I forget. It's not. I mean, I think if you were to breathe it,
Brian Brushwood is alive.
you wouldn't die.
Whatever.
Yeah, you wouldn't die. It's not enough to kill you or poison you or anything like that. You definitely don't want to like hang around in it too long. The big advantage is that if you catch on fire in a show, it will work just as well to put out the fire. Except instead of you leaving, this, CO2 is noxious. Instead of leaving a kind of a plume of dust, it just kind of goes into the air, and it almost feels like a funny bit, like a clown bit, because the stage, he catches on fire.
Yeah. Did you ever have to put
No.
Brian Brushwood out?
No, we never. It is carbon dioxide. Thanks, chat room. They're. Anyway, okay. So he catches on fire. He's like, put me out. Stagehand runs out, puts him out, and everyone's like, oh my gosh. And then if he is fine, he can just be like, never mind. That was all part of the show. Moving on to the next bit. And there's no residue, there's no nothing, there was just a whole bunch of noise and stuff, and then it's done. And so we'd always have a CO2 fire extinguisher on hand. And I am. So that is a long-winded way to say I am very curious to know what this. I think that's where you were headed. What is?
Yes,
what is
exactly. You have to go to on their website. There is a long list because it almost sounds like how can this put out fires? Non-corrosive, biodegradable, non-toxic, no CFCs, water-based, made in the USA, and I'm thinking. What in the world can put out the fire in all that? And I'm interested only because once on the boat, I had something burn, and I thought, my chance to try a fire extinguisher for the first time ever. I did more damage from the fire extinguisher because that dust is
horrible. Yeah.
Horrible. It sticks to everything.
Yep. I mean, that's what it's designed to do.
Yeah. It was terrible. Yeah. Do you know there are A, B, and C fires? Do you know about that?
Yes. And so this is
sword swallowing. What is that classified as?
Well, that would be a chemical fire. I forget what it is. But this is an ABC.
Okay.
This type. I forget the classification. I believe this is an ABC.
The ones for boats are ABC too.
Right. And I believe that carbon dioxide ones are only 2 of the 3.
Like A and B or something.
Something like, it is. The other says A, B. Oh, look here. Trash, wood, and paper is A. Liquids is B. And C is electrical. And I believe that carbon dioxide is best for B and C fires, liquids and electrical. Not so great, or maybe I don't know. I would hope that it's a B because it was liquids that we were dealing with. So if it isn't good for liquids, I would be very scared. And someone in the chat room just said it's good for electrical. Maybe it is a B. I don't know. The chat room will probably set me straight here in just a bit to let me know. But yeah, I mean, fire extinguisher technology is really interesting to me.
Yes.
That we have multiple ways of fighting fires, and anyway, very, very, very cool.
Yes, and you never use water on an electrical fire.
No.
I think even if you know nothing about fire extinguishers, you know that.
Yeah,
no
or
water.
a liquid fire like gas. You know, that's oil. You know, oil rises. Now you just spread the fire.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
All right.
So FireAde, and also it does not. I believe it does not meet commercial standards because they say that it will not replace a fire extinguisher required by NFPA 10 regulations. I'm not even sure what that is.
What?
But
Class
to have
F,
one,
Class D? Look at these classes.
I know, but you know what they look? I think they're European classes.
This is a U.S. Class K.
Oh, we have a U.S. Class K?
I don't know.
Wow. I don't know.
And European Class F.
Too many. I mean, you don't want to have a fire and run over and say, what, is this an A?
Let me grade you. Listen, I don't know if you're in the 10% percentile here. I think that you're...
I have a K and an L and an M fire extinguisher.
Sorry, but you flunk. You're an F fire.
Now we're looking for someone with a Z extinguisher. We have a Z fire
Bueller? Very funny.
Anyway.
Oh, there's an image guide here. It says bleak. Boy, bleak. Oh, look at that. Okay, so yeah, there's so much fire technology, I don't even know. Water is red, wet, chemical, oatmeal. That's the band color.
Oh, the band color. I was going to say, what kind of oatmeal fires are
dry
there?
powder.
Oh,
yeah,
my
A, B, C, D, and E. F, yeah, E and F, D, E, and F are all definitely dry powder for metal fires. Metal fires. Ooh, glad I don't have to deal with those.
Wow.
Anyway, very interesting. Very cool.
Yeah, and also interesting that you would also know about fire extinguishers.
I'm a man of many
Humphrey
talents.
Bogart is, doesn't know who Lauren Bacall is, but can put out a...
But can it give you at least 3 different fire extinguisher technologies and tell you which one's better than which.
But if you're at a party and the fire...
and happen to be eating fire at the same time, I'll rush out and put you out with CO2 any day of the week.
Yeah, he's your man. Well, now that I have done my 3 gadgets, it means it's time for...
You know you don't need it, but you might want it at Chad.
The backstage.
Crappy corner. Get it.
And I love the fact that Chad... I really thought he took a drape from Twit, but it turns out he bought those drapes.
I did.
And they look exactly...
I did.
If you go back and look at a Twitch show from the past year, it looks like the exact same drape in the background.
I think I could show you what it is that I bought at at Amazon. The exact drapes.
It's called, when you ordered it and they said, do you want Twit blue,
Yes.
ABC green, CBS yellow, or Turner Classic Movie red?
I was really impressed that they had all those options.
Yeah.
Here it is. Whoa, I did not spend that much on them. They went up in price, but that is the size that I got. Here, let's see if we can find Camelizer. Camelizer, oh, did not find that product. Oh, please, we don't have enough data. But this was them, and they're not the perfect color. I swear.
It's
I didn't
just
spend
like
that
the
much,
Twit
though.
thing. What did you pay?
I thought I paid $35.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's like $15 more per curtain, and there's 2 of them. So I think I saved $30 off that price.
Nice.
So yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So my gadgets this month is all about moving, getting set up in your new place, and what do you need if you get a new home, a new apartment? What are some good gadgets for you? So one of the things when I moved in was that my apartment complex gave me a little welcome package, and it had a few things in it. It had a paper towel holder, it had a pack of 4 toilet paper, which I found out was great because I'd forgot where I packed my toilet paper. And it also came with a little tiny trash can. And you wouldn't believe how many tiny things you kind of have to throw away and toss away when you're unpacking. You'll rip open, you have some tape and you have to throw that away. Or you get a new wall hangers or something and you'll have to throw that away. But the trash can they got me, I did not love. And in fact, I had also packed my trash cans pretty close to the edge of the truck, and this is my old trash can right here. Oh, sorry, get out of here.
Okay.
This is my old trash can. This is the one that I had from my previous apartment. Now it looks it looks okay, and I can actually zoom out here just a bit to give you a better view of that. It looks nice, wouldn't you agree? Wow. Okay, it gets dirty real fast here at the Giz Wiz.
It's aluminum, right?
Yeah, so this is aluminum. But I had some big issues with this trash can. Mostly is this pedal right here, the automatic foot pedal, is really difficult to open the trash can. Like really, really, really absurdly difficult to push this pedal down. Your foot? Even when you use your foot. I told this, now I have secondary information, or I don't know, I have a witness for this. My mother came to my apartment and I said, I'm thinking about getting rid of these trash cans because I'm just not a big fan of them. And she said, well, why? I was like, they're just really hard to open, And after 3 days of living with them, she said, get rid of them. Just get rid of them. They're so difficult to open. Another issue is that the lid of these trash cans is aluminum, which at first I thought was great, but they show dirt faster than anything I have ever seen. They constantly look just disgusting, and I wish that they would have never been aluminum. I also had a really big problem with this handle back here. This is the handle to pick up the trash can, and the moment you pick it up, the whole trash can goes backwards.
Oh, okay.
Which means if you ever pick this trash can up from beside the wall, it smacks right in the wall. And I actually had marks on my wall when I left my apartment, and I blame the trash cans for that. So I decided I was going to upgrade my trash cans. I know this is kind of a weird you could call this the Chad's Trashy Corner, by the way.
Oh, okay.
This week.
And I will too.
Perfect. So I upgraded trash cans. I upgraded most of the trash cans in my house to this trash can. This is a Simple Human trash can.
Oh, I love Simple Human.
Have we ever talked about Simple Human before?
I don't think so, but I just know them from trade shows. They make great stuff.
Absolutely amazing. I am so happy with my purchase. The first reason, basically I did a search, best trash can you can buy, and Simple Human came up. So here's one of the first reasons that I like this trash can. One, very easy. And this one's full of stuff, and we're gonna take out the trash here in just a second. Very easy to lift the lid. This one doesn't do it, but a lot of the Simple Human lids have an easy flow down, and I have a larger version of this. I just can't show you. I'm using the small one because that fits on the Giz Wiz set. The next thing is that whenever you remove the actual bag, you can lift out the inner tub and rest it on the top, and so now you can get at the liner, clever. Right? And you rest it right on the top, so now you can change the liner. When you change the liner, you can actually buy Simple Human liners, which is what I have bought. And they're great. I really like the Simple Human liners. They are punch resistant. They have little pull. You're able to pull these together and tie them up just like you would. I haven't found a version of the Simple Human liners that are odor resistant. They just look really nice too. I don't know. These are like the trash can liners of the future. I swear. So
and how much are they? Are they expensive?
No, they're comparable.
Okay.
I really felt like they were comparable. The other really cool thing is that if you look at the top of this bucket here, actually I'll show it to the product camera. Here we go. There's a little letter up there. R. This can will fit an R-sized, and I have them down here, R-sized liners. They're specifically made for each can to fit the can perfectly. So no more overhang liner.
Oh,
it's the perfect size.
Are they built to store in the bottom of the thing?
Yeah. These fit perfectly down there. Wow. And my other can, I have a larger can for the kitchen. They fit as well perfectly down there.
Boy.
So
it's interesting. A lot of people like Myra, a lot of people in the chat room love Simple Human.
Isn't it crazy?
Yeah.
I have fallen in love with a trash can, Dick. I'm letting you know. Okay. So now the liner, it fits perfectly around this can, which I'm super happy about. And then it will, once you drop it in, the liner is perfectly encased, and it's super clean. And then finally, to wrap it all up, I also really like the handle on the back of this, where it gives you a lot more to kind of grasp and control the can than the previous one. So I can pick this up and have it not smack the back of
Otherwise, you'll have to move again.
I know. Otherwise,
that's why you had to leave that other apartment.
All
there
the
was so many
trash
holes
can
in the wall. Yeah.
Exactly.
Do you know that if you buy the deluxe Superhuman bags, they come full of garbage?
Oh wow!
Yeah,
you get premium garbage.
Premium garbage. You don't have to open them because they're already stuffed with old boxes and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's a time saver.
It's great. That's wonderful.
Time saver.
So I know it's silly, but
no. Wait a minute. You didn't tell us the price. I'll tell you how silly it is depending on the price.
Okay. You know what? I'm not actually sure. Did I find?
All right. I'm gonna guess.
Oh my.
39. I'm gonna guess $40.
Okay. Wait. The price that is on our dock is incorrect. I bought this can at Bed Bath & Beyond. And on Simple Human's website, they sell this can. 1 second.
You sign up for Bed Bath & Beyond's emails, right? Because they always send out 20% off coupons.
My mother does. My mother does.
Okay, good.
This can, you said 35?
I said $39.95.
39. It is currently $30 on their own website.
Oh.
And it comes with a 5-year warranty. I liked the plastic lid. If you don't, you can get it with an aluminum lid, and that adds $10, $40.
Okay.
That's this can. Now I did
see. That's the one I was thinking of.
Right. Right. That's
No, I prefer the plastic lid.
Yeah, me too. It keeps it to me a little bit cleaner for longer. I also happen. Excuse me, to get another trash can. I think I ended up getting this trash can. This one was kind of like a little sticker shock. This one was $80.
Oh my gosh.
That one is a little bit more expensive. This is a 45 liter. It holds so much trash. And I did see a different version of this at Bed Bath & Beyond that was less expensive.
Okay.
So this is the one that I use in my kitchen. So
you generate quite a bit of trash is basically what you're telling us, right? No? Okay.
It just takes me 2 weeks to take out the trash.
Oh, okay.
Takes me forever.
Okay.
Anyway, it's silly to talk about trash cans, but I have been such a fan of all the little features of that silly little trash can. I gotta tell you. So anyway, that is my crappy corner. Simple Human trash cans with fitted liners. That tell you the size, with buckets that lift and rest within the lid, with handles that I really enjoy, and
I think it's great.
Tops.
I think it's great.
Thank you so much. I'm glad one person is with me.
No. I have one of their It stopped working now, but after many years, one of their automatic hand soap dispenser things. You know, you put your hand under it, and right.
Yeah,
and that worked very well for about 5 years, which that's a fair that's enough life for me for a $29 gadget.
Right.
I was happy with it.
Oh, and people are asking how much are liners. Sorry to belabor the point. These are liners for the small can. You get how many? 12. You get 240 liners for $50. That's a 12-pack. I would buy the 3-pack, which was a ton of liners, and that is only $15. So that's 60 liners. That's actually more than you'll normally get in a pack of liners at a store for $15. So
okay,
those are the small ones, and I forget. I think N is the other liner that I have, and I don't want to get a 12-pack. No, thank you. I'm not going to spend $77 on liners just at this point. $24 for 60 liners. So I don't.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah. So let's move on to Dick's Gadget Warehouse. I hit it twice by accident. Warehouse!
They're geeky and they're goofy. Together they are loopy. When gadgets pass away, he takes them out to play in Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
Foghorn. What do you got for us this
And
week?
people in the chat room liked your pick, and so they were saying that today it was Chad's not so crappy corner.
Ooh, Chad's fancy corner.
Yeah,
Dang.
exactly. So our viewer video gadget, now it's his favorite gadget, but it could be in a warehouse because it's more than 40 years old. And as you'll see, he still uses it. It's from David Phillips. So let's watch his viewer video.
Hi, Chad. Hi, Dick. I've got my favorite gadget for you. Hang on, I'll go get it.
Ooh.
We're in the kitchen, microwave, and this is the gadget. It looks like it might be something you put on. What the heck is it?
What is
We've had this for almost 40 years, and I think it was used when we got it. But what is it? It's a strainer for your pots. So if you're cooking, say, some vegetables in water and you need to drain them, you put this over the pot. Let me grab a pot.
Oh, God. Oh, how many pots?
A little extra sound effects. All right, so here you have your pot, and you've got something in there. Let's say you got a pasta that you've cooked in there, and you're ready to drain it. You take this, and you hook it on there like that. You pull this so that the little notches go.
Oh, wow.
And then you turn. And all your water comes pouring out, and your pasta stays in. And like I say, we've used this for almost 40 years. I've never seen one in a store. There's no manufacturer marking, but it's one of my favorite gadgets. Hope you enjoy. Thanks. Bye.
Very neat.
Isn't that neat? Although we have one person, Eric Duckman said, I have one of those.
Really?
Yeah. You know what? I don't know why he put his finger on it when, I'm hoping that it really locks down to the pot because whatever you're draining is going to be hot. So I hope you don't have to hold
He may have been just doing that just to show the camera, and then he was showing the camera, and then he locked it on. I don't know. Maybe.
That could be. But that is pretty neat. That was from David Phillips.
It looks like I may have found one. Pot drainer.
You know what?
Looks very similar.
You know what? It's very similar. I mean, it looks like. How much is it?
It's definitely not. It's $18.
Okay.
Which means if he spent what is it, 25 cents a year, that he would have it. Let's see if we.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So, there's that.
All right. So we have that $18. But David, you are going to get an autographed Mad magazine, customized to David, a 35-year-old Alfred E. Newman picture to David for sending us your video, and we're looking for more viewer videos. It can be like David's video, my favorite gadget, or what we love is my gadget warehouse. Any piece of crap you have hanging around and you just don't want to throw it out. Okay, though we love those. And we also, you can send in a video. I bought a piece of crap. If you bought something you hate, we won't get you your money back, but you can vent some hate in your video, or I invented this. And just send it to mail@gizwiz.tv. Okay, that's a lower third that we still haven't come up with.
There we go.
Wow, it's a
mail at Giz Wiz TV and
wow,
all its pixely
mail
glory.
at gizwiz.tv.
Ooh, we can move it around.
So no more than 3 minutes. 2 to 3 minutes is perfect. Mail at, well, look at that fly.
Wow.
Mail at gizwiz.tv, and hopefully you'll see it on the show, and you will get mad and an autographed picture. And when we hit our next milestone, we'll start mailing out crap again.
Perfect. I really can't wait until we start mailing out stuff again. That'll be really cool. Okay, so now let's move on to the letters. Very cool.
And the letter is one that you can answer, Chad, because we've gotten several inquiries like this. It's from Greg Fountain, who says, is there a way to donate outside of Patreon? I farm for a living. I have a very variable income. I do not want to get into a weekly or a monthly payment thing, but I want to contribute to the show. Is there some way to do a one-time payment, or do I just buy a box of junk? Greg Fountain.
Question.
So I don't know the answer to that. You know more about Patreon than I do.
So Patreon doesn't really have an infrastructure for it, but it is silly of us to not have just a donation link where you could do a one-time donation. I can try to set that up on the website to have it live. We should create a PayPal account for, the Giz Wiz, and then you could donate to the Giz Wiz PayPal, and that'll help support the show. Thank you so much for your support.
Okay.
And one to give us money, and we just won't take it. You can only pay us every episode or nothing. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no. Okay, well, we will work on that. And if you want to contribute, we're doing this on our own now, so it's Patreon. You have a lower third for that, right?
Sure. 1 second.
Okay. Patreon.com/GizWiz. And through the magic of television, you'll see those letters change to these letters. Patreon.com/GizWiz.
Oh, Giz Wiz.
Yeah.
Falling off the page.
You have to have a really big mind and bring it back.
There we go.
And there it is.
La 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 Patreon. La 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 la.
What are we up to now?
Let's check it out. Let's look at it.
Okay.
And see. Every time I have to type it in, I always forget to put it in the doc.
Patreon.com/GizWiz. Outside of some audio problems today, I think the show is going along pretty swimmingly.
Yeah, I agree. We did have some audio. We apologize. So let's check that out. $733.
Yeah. Okay.
That's very exciting.
And so people know it's sort of Patreon gets like 10% of that, right?
Yeah, they get some small percentage. Okay. And then we pay for credit card transaction fees. And then we'll get, so what you see here, we actually won't receive exactly that.
Right.
But.
And then we pay somebody 10% who's running the back end.
Right. Patreon will take a small amount.
Right. And then someone else will paying 10%, and then we'll take the rest and divide it in half.
Right.
So that's how that goes.
Right. Thank you
Okay,
so
and it
much
helps
to the
pay.
patrons.
I know you have a ton of expenses. My only expense is my studio, which is in New York City and is $2,250 a month. Okay.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
So it's
Dick
not a
does
matter
most of the work for the show. I do most of the work for the actual production.
Exactly.
He comes up with more gadgets. I do more on the back end and publishing, and it all works out in the end.
It does. So it's not a matter of making money. It's just a matter of losing less.
That is true.
Yeah.
Of keeping our passions alive, a little bit of pointing the sinking ship in the right direction, basically.
Yes, exactly.
There was an apple corn or something like that. Thank you so much to everyone who has contributed on the Patreon. If you want to catch previous episodes, please go to gizwiz.tv. There you can see all of our episodes all the way back to, there we're live. Keeping our passions alive. Shush me. You can see us live whenever we're live. That will pop up and show to you. The chat room's right down below, so you can join and start watching with the chat room. It'll show all of our episodes back to a few, 20 episodes ago, because that's all I decided to import in. But it's definitely all the ones since we've gone independent. Once you click in, there will be a show notes where you can click to see each of these items, and then you can also watch either embedded on the website, or you can subscribe over on the front page, on that main page there, to, I'm going to have to be quiet again. Oh, good. Looks like, am I going to stay quiet? Good. Stay quiet. You can subscribe over here on this side, or join our chat room all the time with this link right here. We are live, if you want to watch us live, on Thursdays around 4:30 Pacific time. That's around 7:30 Eastern time. You just go to gizwiz.tv, and the live player will pop up for you once we hit the air. And that about wraps it up?
You can play the What the Heck Is It?
Oh, yes. Oh, crap.
And did you stop sending me video? Because suddenly I just have a static picture.
Let me check. I didn't, but you know what? We can change that setting and make it happen again.
Okay, very good.
Here we go.
It's so close to the end, it doesn't matter.
Yes, absolutely. So play What the Heck Is It? Go to gizwiz.biz, and there on the side there will be a banner for you to check. Whoops, that is giz.biz. We need to go to...
I know, gizwiz.biz.
Gizwiz.biz. I shouldn't be allowed to type and talk at the same time. That's definitely a no-no. Play What the Heck Is It? And that is what we are trying to decide is our gadget for this 2-month period.
And it is not a chill puck.
It is not a chill puck. We can tell you that for certain that it is not a chill puck. This is obvious to me. I mean, just obvious. I mean, back in the day, phone numbers, this is for your telephone. There weren't that many phone numbers, so instead of having buttons, that's as many phones as there were available. So you just push one of those buttons, and you would be connected to the person you wanted. You just memorize where it was on the little dial pad.
That's a very, very good answer.
That's what it is.
Very good, yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
I'm just letting everyone know. I'm sorry I ruined it for everyone, and now no one will be able to guess because I just ruined it. But if you want to try your hand, there are 12 Sign Man magazines for correct answers and 24 for cute, silly, hilarious, and clever answers. So send over your questions to Dickie D. So
your answers.
You can also send over questions. What's up
if
with
you
me,
want.
Dickie D?
If you want.
And
also, Saturday there's going to be I'll be doing Radio with Leo at about 4:45 New York time. Then there'll be Screensavers run through. Then a Screensavers. So about 7:15 or so, there'll be a Giz Fizz. And this Saturday's chat room celebrity of the week is going to be someone you know, OMG Chad. Now, are you going to have your video tour of your new apartment ready?
Oh, well, I kind of have one. Oh, yes, I have the video.
Oh, you could just roam through it.
I don't know.
I'd love to see your Minecraft set.
Yeah. We could do this two ways. Either I recorded a YouTube video and we could play that, or I could join from my laptop and we could kind of walk around the house.
Oh,
I'd be on Wi-Fi, and so it might cut in and out a little bit, but we could try that.
Okay.
So either of those work. Which one would you prefer?
Okay. I guess if you walk around, people can ask you questions.
Cool. Sounds good. I'll join from my laptop.
We'll do that. We'll do that. Yeah, so Giz Fizz, it was very interesting. Saturday is, I said that, Alex thought it'd be better if we did Giz Fizz every other Saturday. And Leo said, I want Giz Fizz every Saturday. So I thought, oh, okay. So we'll be doing that every Saturday, except if I have to go to a show or something, because it's a little later now. It's going to be 7:15 to 7:30, but that may shorten as they do more and more screensavers and speed up, kind of the pre-production thing, which is normally from 5 to 6. But anyway, Giz Fizz lives!
Giz Fizz lives! Check it out. Thank you so much to everyone who has hung around in the chat room, watched us live, anyone who downloads on iTunes or watches on any other platform. We have we have almost 200 users in the chat room right now. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next week on the Giz Wiz.
I'll be here.